Faded culture. This is how the sharpeners test out their sharpening stuff. Which one are we gonna compare it to?
Astra.
Persona is right here.
Okay,
right,
here's faded culture.
Let's start with the negative. All right, so as you can see, we're doing a little review on the faded culture. Shout out to faded culture. First of all, let's just say shout out to faded culture. Congratulations on 1 million subscribers on YouTube. In my opinion, faded culture, man, they're one of the best brands in the industry, if not the best brand. In my opinion, in barbering, they do great with the branding. I really respect what they do, and I enjoy, their content that they put out and everything like that. As you can see, man, we're repping faded culture today with the hat. But as far as the blades go, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest, no bias whatsoever. I don't know them at all. I'm not affiliated in any way. So it's just my honest opinion on the blades. Now the presentation is really good. That's one thing faded culture does really well, is the presentation. They give you like a card and they sign it, and it's a really dope presentation the way they do things. And I like the all black theme that they go with. One thing that my mentor and the owner of the shop said when he first seen this was, man, they spent a lot in the presentation. Hopefully they spent a good amount on the blade itself. So let's start with the negative, because I feel like most times people start with the positives. We're gonna start with the negatives in this one. And one of the negative things with these that I found was sometimes the blades weren't always consistent. So the first time that my mentor and the owner of the shop tried it, it wasn't good, and he tried it with this paper. We'll do it again for you guys and we'll show it in this video.
Faded culture. This is how the sharpeners test out their sharpening stuff. Which one are we gonna compare it to?
Just
these right here, homie. I have some different ones too.
Oh, yeah,
are
we'll
those
just do
the
different
Darkos?
Astra.
Astra. Dang, we could do a whole nother video right here. I got these too.
Which one you have? The platinum? Oh no, the platinum.
The prime.
Darkos. You have personas by any chance? That's the ones where he has one of these right here. Do you have any personas?
No, I only got the dark blue.
Personas. I don't even know what personas
no.
are.
These are different.
Right here. That's a prime.
These are prime. Pásame those Darkos. You have personas?
No, you didn't. No, these are prime.
Personas right here.
Oh damn.
That's a persona.
I ain't never seen that.
Oh no, they're the same. Oh, these are not the prime, but we'll try them out real quick.
Okay,
Alright,
here's
these are the
faded culture.
That was my fault. Shit, no, that one wasn't my fault. That was a good one.
Pretty smooth.
Okay, so no para YouTube, eh? Alright, these are gonna be the Astra.
There you go.
Back to the faded
No,
culture.
I think them faded cultures, brother. It's pretty similar, huh?
I think it's just when you get those bad ones.
Yeah,
There's always bad ones in all of them.
for sure. I've come across a few. Ooh, that was a little. That's a good one right there. Which was that?
Yeah, this one, the
Dorco.
Yeah, they were the ones he gave me. Them shits were very good. I love them.
You just feel a little bit more.
Oh,
smooth. That's it. A little bit.
It's not that far off.
No. Yeah, if you try, so far I would want to say this one. These are in between both. Which one we haven't tried? Oh, Sonic.
And then the platinum ones too. Got blades all over the place. Oh, that one's smooth.
This is smooth. This is the Personas. For sure, it's like this. These are the same. These are supposed to be the same as these ones, but just supposed to be premium.
Ooh, that one's pretty smooth too.
This one's good too. So like this, I would put them like this. Personas, Darko Premium. These were which one were these ones? Darko Regular, Faded Culture, and Ostrus. You don't have any more.
What y'all think?
Not bad. And when you cut hair, you can tell. It's not the blade, it's the barber.
Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. You know, from what y'all seen.
Links to all of them will be in the comments.
Yeah.
And the bottom one.
All links are down below.
Flashback.
One of the negative things with these that I found was sometimes the blades weren't always consistent. So I experienced the same thing. Every now and then you'll find one of the blades doesn't cut the same as the others. And I think that's something you're gonna find with every brand of razor. You know, I've experienced it in the past. It wasn't crazy the amount that you come across, but it does happen. You know, you will come across, at least in my experience, I came across a few that didn't cut very well at all. But the ones that did cut extremely well. They cut very well. But before we get into the positives, another negative I would say is it's not the most cost effective. It's not the most expensive either. You get all in all 200 if you count the fact that they're double-sided. So you get 100 of the blades, 50 on each side, and they are double-sided, so you break them in half. That equals 200. You guys see the price point right here. They're not the most expensive, but they're definitely not the cheapest. Compared to something like the Dorcos, I think that's what you call them. The Dorcos are cheaper, but as you see in this video, if y'all haven't seen this video, go check it out, where I show y'all how to, you know, do your beard yourself.
Dude, you look like a superhero.
I am, bro. Captain Never Save a Ho. On half of my face, I used the Faded Culture blade, and on the other half, I used the Dorco blade. And honestly, the Faded Culture blade did better. I will say this side of my face is a little tougher. I think it's the growth pattern on this side, and that's the side I use the Dorco on. So it may have dulled it out a little more using it down here. Then this side is a little easier for me. But it did dull out by the time I reached my chin area and I felt it starting to pull. Faded Culture was smooth all the way through. So it's a really good blade. Those are the only two negative things that I could say about it, is the price point, which it's not totally a negative because it's not the most expensive, but there are cheaper options that, in my experience, with the test I just told y'all about, aren't as good as the Faded Culture blades, but they weren't that much less in comparison in quality. But other than that, man, these are some really solid blades. I would definitely highly recommend them if you are not on a budget, you know, if you can afford to spend a little extra. Aside from the fact that they are, you know, really good quality, just supporting barbers in the industry, you know, supporting a dope brand. You know, anytime I've reached out to say congratulations, you know, like recently when they got 1 million subs, or anytime, you know, if I post their stuff, they always show love, they always respond, and they do that with everybody, so it seems, you know, and they just seem like really cool individuals. You know, if you see their comments, 1 second. All right, we're back. If you see the comments in their videos, just really dope individuals. You know, from my experience and from what I've seen, obviously I don't know them personally, so who knows, they could be really people. No, I'm just playing. But I highly doubt it, just from seeing the vlogs that they've done and the content they put out. and how they carry themselves, I would be really surprised. And from everything I've heard, I mean, I've watched several different people and everyone supports them, or at least I've seen a lot of people support them in the industry. A lot of people wear their stuff and they always comment on the people that support them, and you know, they're always engaging. So, you know, I would be really surprised if they weren't what they seem they are. And that's, you know, really stand-up individuals. So aside from the fact that they're really quality blades, that's just another reason to support their grind, support their hustle. Until I come out with my own blades, then I'm gonna have to be the competition. But as for right now, man, really like these blades, highly recommend them. Again, if you're not on a budget and you could afford to spend a little more, for sure, definitely recommend these.